Today's show is brought to you by Audible. Audible is offering our listeners a free audiobook with a 30-day trial membership. Just go to audibletrial.com/PBT and browse the unmatched selection of audio programs. Download a title free and start listening. It's that easy. Go to audibletrial.com/PBT. Once again, audibletrial.com/PBT. What's up?
Hey everybody, welcome into Peanut Butter and Triggered. I'm Scott, joined by my guy.
Jason, what's up?
And my other guy.
Jacob Bohr, what's up?
It's so great. You guys are back. We hope you had an amazing Christmas, New Year's. Welcome to 2020. Welcome to World War III. It's time for Peanut Butter and Triggered. Let's talk a little bit about what we're going to be talking about today. First off, we're going to be talking a tiny bit about news. We're going to talk PDW, the 10 and the 20, and the free games this month. Are you all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. What's crapping in?
Hi.
I guess I'll start with news. The piece of news that I saw is they officially released the PlayStation 5 logo. You guys see that?
It probably looks really awesome.
No, I've seen a lot of memes though.
It's literally the PS4 logo with the 5.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You're right. At least it's not like the Xbox and their fucking naming conventions. The 360, the One, the One X, the One X. What's the new one called? The X series. Yeah.
I thought it was fix it till you break it.
Oh, well, I mean, if that's how you do things, then that's how you do things. But I'm not doing that.
Oh, okay.
I'm with you generally, Jay. Like, who cares about the name? Like, PlayStation 5 works. Whatever you end up calling it, people are just going to call it the PlayStation 5 anyway. And I don't feel like a name necessarily is a console seller at this point. Like, you're going to buy a PlayStation or you're going to buy an Xbox, and it's not going to be because it's called the PlayStation McX Super Elite.
Please call it the McX. Now, did we get to see what the PlayStation 5 looks like? Did we have any groundbreaking news on what it can do?
Not at all. I think they've already announced most of the specs generally.
Yeah.
There's still no picture of it. I did see some more leaked photos of the dev kit.
Yeah, I saw that too.
The dev kit doesn't mean anything. Like, the PlayStation 1 dev kit and the 2 dev kit looked like nothing like what the PlayStation ended up looking like, so it means nothing to me. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what it looks like. My guess is it will be a black box, just like every other one, you know?
Can I just say this? That dev kit, it looks like the controllers straight up look like those really shitty, cheap Bluetooth remote controls that you buy off of like Amazon that'll work on like mobile phones. That's what they look like. Yeah. And you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Do you remember what color the first PlayStation was?
It was like gray.
Yeah.
Why would I had one as a kid.
You said they're all black, okay? I'm just trying to prove a point.
You
said all the PlayStations are black.
Okay.
Yeah, you did say that.
There's a black PlayStation 1.
Oh, there was?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that exists.
Come on, dude.
Yeah,
There's
you fucking
also
millennial.
A white PlayStation 3 and a white PlayStation.
Dude, I was like 3 when the PlayStation 1 came out.
Yeah, so know your role, you fucking millennial.
Okay, listen, I'm just trying to like play my part, okay? I'm just trying to fill the holes.
See, back in my day, they weren't all gray.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I guess they were actually.
I keep seeing memes about like they're gonna send what are they called, the Zoomers out into war now that we're in World War III, and they're gonna like kill people and then like Fortnite dance over their bodies and like.
Dude, I recently turned 31, and I did some research on this impending World War III. I found out I can't be drafted, so I'm stoked.
Nice. I did see. Oh, another piece of news I did see today is that a bunch of people got like texts that said that they're being drafted, and it was just like someone just fucking around and sending tons of people like texts that you've been drafted.
Nice,
dude. Somebody's getting in a lot of fucking trouble for that.
Bro, if anything, it would be like a Snapchat or a DM on like Twitter, Instagram, letting you know that you're drafted.
I mean, I personally think that like I feel like the anime community is probably gonna be like targeted the most. I mean, think about it. Like I'm I can ascend into a Super Saiyan. I can be a ninja, and I'm also a pirate. Like I know how to do pretty much everything because I've watched so much anime that I'm probably gonna be like Spec Ops.
You mastered the blade.
Yeah, I've mastered the blade. Fuck. Do you remember that whole saying?
No, I don't remember that.
I used to see it all the time on memes. There's one guy, my Fred Myers, who was scanning super fast. It was like he mastered the blade. He cultivated scanning.
Wasn't it like a few years ago? I saw this video of there's this fight going on the subway, and some dude pulled a katana out, was like, "Stop!"
Oh yeah.
Stopped him.
He was actually.
Yeah, he was arrested. We talked about this.
Yeah. He was on that show, Forged in Fire or something. Is that History Channel show?
No.
Yeah.
No, and he died.
Yeah. He was on that show though. He died after that whole thing. He was on the show. Yeah. Then he was, on the news for pulling out a katana, stopping something, and then he died.
Well, the funny thing is, if you look up how he died, is he met an underage woman.
Yep.
And was rowing her to an island in this fucking kayak, and it flipped over and he drowned. And the ridiculous thing is, on his body they found 2 katanas.
Dude, that's the most epic way to die.
Would you say he mastered the blade?
He mastered the blade.
Dude, he commits seppuku. Before he drowned himself, he stabbed himself and died an honorable death with a ninja way.
What is that?
Seppuku. It's basically like.
Oh, watch your mouth.
You know how? No.
No, it's called harikari.
Oh
no.
Hey,
seppuku.
That's even worse. Watch your mouth.
It's basically like you know how you say I swear to God.
No.
It's like a samurai's way of saying I swear, and if I'm wrong, I'll kill myself.
What?
Like you basically open up your own guts in front of an audience.
Pretty much like on Rikio.
Pretty much like Rikio.
Jacob, I dare you to do that.
Do you remember in that video too when he did it? He's like, what they actually didn't know is I actually had a 50-step process. I knew I had 50 different moves that I was gonna do. If they did this, I was gonna do this. And he's like, it's like that's just how my mind works, man. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that shit's ridiculous. Some people are just like that, and I bet you if you got in a fight with that guy and he didn't pull out his katana, you just beat the shit out of him, and he had.
I bet you he would go to pull out his katana and actually cut off his fucking hand.
So, I'm having a tough time remembering what this guy looked like, but if I had to just guess based off of that TV show, he had long brown hair, skin as white as snow, wire rimmed glasses, and fingernails that are extra long so he can pick up coins.
You're wrong on the glasses and the hair color. Black hair, no glasses. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see here. I'll show you right now. You want to see him?
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Yeah. But dude, come on. That's pretty damn close for guessing.
They call him the Light Rail Avenger.
Oh my god. Dude, come on. Jacob, that's close enough.
Yo, those are some nice Sony headphones, though.
And I know, they go around the back of his head.
Jesus Christ.
His hat that's been shaped. You see, he has like a weird shaped hat.
That's so... Dude, this guy's a freaking legend.
Dude, you know what? He was like the kid that took The Matrix too seriously back in the day.
The funny thing is that picture is labeled "Weeb on train with katana."
He's like, dude, in Naruto, there's this guy named Kakashi who he died for one episode and then came back 2 episodes later. This guy was such a diehard Kakashi fan that when he read that Kakashi died, he commits suicide, and then 2 weeks later, he came back to life, and everybody just memed about this kid that just killed himself for pretty much no reason.
Wow, that's
right.
That's sad, but it's also kind of like, why? Never mind.
Yeah, I know. Anyway.
Yeah. I don't have any other news as derailed as we were. I don't know if you guys do.
Actually,
the Dell UFO.
Yeah, there you go.
Jacob, tell us a little bit about this Dell UFO.
You mean this fucking rip-off Nintendo Switch?
Yeah, but it's made by Dell, and it's supposed to be able to play PC game. Isn't it?
It's made by Dell, but it is. Oh, Dell owns Alienware, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. I was like, it's made by Dell, but it has an Alienware logo. Yeah. I don't really know much about it, but from what I can tell, it's literally just a rip-off Nintendo Switch.
That's because there is nothing about it yet.
Huh?
There is nothing about it yet. Like, they just showed it off, and they're like, here it is. And then people are asking, oh, what kind of specs does it have? And they won't tell anybody anything.
And
here it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Here it is. It says, according to Tech Radar, early verdict is it's for a unique device with RGB lighting. It seems to play pretty much anything. And against it, it's just a little unwieldy and probably expensive.
What actually... See, here's the problem. They're trying to take the approach of this is PC gaming, but it's not. It's clearly set to be like a console setting. Like there's 2 joysticks, there's 4 buttons on the side, there's a pad on the left side. So like I don't think that's a good approach for Dell.
It says that the display is a 720p panel, as far as they can tell. And it ran Tom Clancy's The Division 2 pretty well. They're saying that you won't be maxing out games at 720, but you might play some games at medium.
But here's the thing, like you know how like Fortnite, you know how it's cross-platform.
Mm-hmm.
You know how kids who play on console always complaining about when they get kids versus PC because the PC is just way more like mobile once you get the hang of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like. If this is a PC game and you're playing it with like a console controller, like I feel like that's just not really like why wouldn't you just go buy an Xbox for half the price with the same specs?
I agree with you. Like, who are you targeting with this? You're not targeting the hardcore PC gamers because they're like, I'm not playing a game on fucking 720p. Like, I want to play on my PC. The console gamers are like, well, I can buy something that's better for a lot cheaper in the Switch. Like, I don't really understand who it's targeting. I guess there's a few people who just like the latest gadget, but who knows?
Here's a funny thing too. I just sent you guys the link. If you actually scroll down to the part where they have the thing plugged into a cable that connects it to a monitor, and since it's in 720p, there's black borders around the monitor and the like blurred background because it can't capture the full resolution. Like that's just so silly.
That's so silly.
Dude, and not only that, it's going to have like no battery life. I 100% promise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it sits on a charging dock.
So it's basically like a PC.
Yeah, that's not. It's not going to be good.
That looks pretty shitty.
Yeah. I don't know.
You'd be better off doing what Jay and I do, which is a little bit of remote play on your or on your any tablet.
Yeah, that's great. I do. I think I use it at least like twice a week.
Yeah, so I used to transport my PlayStation up and down the stairs, but now, based on your recommendations, I just pull out my iPad. I have a controller in my on my bedside, and if I want to get in a little like fucking PS4 gaming, I just flip it on and play.
Yep.
I see you do that all the time, Jay. Actually.
Yep.
So
that's true.
It's still working pretty good?
Oh yeah, dude. There's no lag. It works perfectly. If you have like a Bluetooth headset, you can do party chat and stuff. It works beautifully.
Yeah, I use my AirPods actually, and they just connect straight to my iPad, and then I just connect a DualShock straight to my iPad, and I just play.
Yep.
You know, I guess the only thing I could see with this is it being like a mobile console, like a PSP kind of. I guess that might be the only thing I could see come out of this.
Yeah, but why not just get a Switch?
Yeah.
Because doesn't Switch only play Nintendo games?
Yeah, but
I just can't imagine myself personally playing like fucking City Skyline.
What if this
GTA
is like
5?
crazy expensive though?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or just start remote playing. That's
if
it.
It's
just
playing games at 720p, man. Yeah, I mean, I guess remote play like definitely destroys this market. I don't know why you'd even buy this.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is you don't need an internet connection, but like, who doesn't have an internet connection and wants to play games? You know.
It is tough for me to play video games at work though. I know I'm supposed to be working, but it's very difficult, and it's actually it's bumming my mellow when I'm trying to play video games at work.
Like when you take a lunch.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you got to go out to your car. That's where it's at.
What?
Just quiet. I'm not kidding, dude.
No, I want to play longer than that.
What?
I want to play longer than that.
Dude, it might be quiet where you work, but where we work, we gotta watch our backs. Gotta lock our door, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because Jacob will try to mess with you when you're trying to
Yeah,
relax.
dude. Or you'll hear this. Do you have any money?
That's true.
No, get away.
No, I'm playing my PlayStation 4 remotely. You fuck.
Yeah, you fucking hobo.
Go on, get.
Go on, get out of here. Any other news, boys?
Yeah.
What else?
So, for any fans of new television, Ozark Season 3, it just released its Season 3 premiere. It's going to be March 27th, 2020. So, if you feel like you need to watch a new TV show, I highly recommend it. So far, Season 1 and 2 have been A and A+. I kid you not, Ozark is probably going to start things off with a bang, and it's probably going to be another A+ if the trend is real here. So that's again March 27th, 2020 on Netflix. Get your Ozark on. And then I want to say that there's going to be a couple of other bangers that are going to be coming out on HBO. One of them is going to be Curb Your Enthusiasm. That one, I believe, comes out this month. It's going to be January 17th. Let me make sure of this. January 19th. So that's season 10 of Curb Your Enthusiasm. Everybody's making their way back. They're I don't know, it's supposed to be really, really funny. I enjoy it. It's
always a good show.
Yeah. So if you like Seinfeld and Larry David and a bunch of other shit, then you'll enjoy this too. There's another TV show. It's kind of it's based off of like another Stephen King. It's gonna be a Stephen King joint. I think it's called The Outsiders. Let's see. It has Jason Bateman, strangely. But that one actually starts on the 12th. That's what I was thinking of. It starts on the 12th. It has Jason Bateman. Ben Mendelsohn. Those are the two big names I want to say. But that's like kind of like a mystery. Yeah, it's a mystery. It's basically this guy is accused of a murder that he may or may not have committed, and he has an alibi that's pretty airtight that puts him in a completely different side of town. It's supposed to be really good. But that one's coming out the 12th.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have one more piece that I forgot to say.
Yeah.
In December, they officially announced Resident Evil 3. They came out and said officially that it won't be delayed. They are 90% done with that game, and it's coming out April 3rd.
Damn.
So that's really quick.
Yeah,
so that should be
that's too
good,
quick.
and it's coming with that Resident Evil Resistance game too. So
that'll be fun, and that'd be a proper game to play on remote play.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's the kind of game I like playing on remote play too.
Yeah,
I was
quick,
playing
easy.
Star Wars Fallen Order.
Yeah.
On there, I can also play Death Stranding on there too. Actually, slow games, it's easy.
I like something that's quick and easy that I don't have to like necessarily get too involved with.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. What's next on the agenda here, boys?
A little P, a D, a W.
Oh, playing, doing, watching. Scotty, you want to take this one?
Yeah, sure. I'll start this one right quick. I have like a shit ton of playing, doing, watching.
Wow.
Like a lot. I got a lot of games for Christmas. Specifically, I got a PlayStation VR. So I played through a bunch of shooter games, which I'll tell you are a lot of fun. It is really cool moving around in this VR space. Even my wife, who's not into shooters at all, I was like, you got to try this. Just try it. And she was like super into it, and like she was getting all hunkered down and shooting people in the back of the head with a silenced pistol and everything, which is kind of cool. Then the two major games I am actually playing right now are Death Stranding and Jedi Fallen Order. I'll say that Jedi Fallen Order is all right. It's like Uncharted with lightsabers. Death Stranding's unlike anything I've ever played. It is bizarre.
Is it too weird?
No, I don't think so. It is weird for sure. It is out there. Like, it's as close to too weird as you can get. I actually have been skipping the cutscenes because I'm over it, because the Kojima long-ass fucking cutscenes are really old. But the long and the short of it is there was something called the Death Stranding that basically disconnected all the cities from each other. Like, their internet connections, in essence. Any connection at all. So they have these things called porters, that will move things like medicine or weapons or sometimes just equipment by foot or sometimes by bike or car over rough terrain. And you also are reconnecting the cities to each other through this. I think they call it like a neural network or something weird like that. But it's a lot of like, I mean, your boots wear out. Like if you have too much shit on you, you can fall down and like destroy it. But the weird thing is sometimes like this acid rain comes, and the acid rain will actually fuck up the shit you're carrying on your back, and then you have to like hide from what are in essence ghosts that attack you. I don't really understand that part yet, to be honest. But you have to like go to the bathroom. You have to actually take showers. The weird thing is the only thing you drink throughout the game is Monster, like energy drink. You have literally a canteen that filters water that touches you into Monster.
Dope.
Which is really bizarre. Yeah, it's definitely a Kojima joint, though. It's fucking weird, but it's interesting.
That's actually really funny.
Yeah, I'd say it's worth, like, trying out for a lot of people, but be ready for, like, long periods where you're just kind of, like, making your way through, like, rough terrain. The other interesting thing about that game is it's kind of like Dark Souls in that you'll be moving along, and if someone else drops or maybe dies, drops their shit, you can find it. Someone else, like other players around the world, you can find it and finish their delivery, and they get some like likes for it, I think, which are like the weird currency. And then also if someone else builds a bridge, you can use it. So sometimes you'll find bridges in nice places and you can cross them just because like someone else somewhere else in the world used it. One last thing I'll say, my birthday was on the 31st of December, and I played that game on that day, and I logged in, and on the table it said happy birthday to me.
That's crazy, dude.
As I was running through the world, you can hit a button and he'll scream out like, is anybody there? And if there's any players who are in the same location where you are in the world, they'll respond. Like, the person's not actually responding, but you'll hear a response. And people were saying, happy birthday! Which was kind of interesting.
That's tight, dude.
It's very similar to when I played Metal Gear Solid 5, the same thing happened. I got Metal Gear Solid 5 a few years ago for Christmas, and I threw it on. I was playing on my birthday, and a cutscene happened, like, right when I landed my helicopter, and, like, everyone was out and, like, saluting, and, like, one of the main guys on my team walked out with a birthday cake, which was also really weird, because my PlayStation knows my birthday.
Yeah, I didn't know. I guess it's tied to your PlayStation Network, like your PSN.
And I know that I don't think it asked for. I don't know if it asked me for it on Death Stranding, but I don't know if it asked me for it on the other game, because based on when you were born is how much. I don't know what it's called. It's called Dooms. I don't really understand what it is yet, but based on when you're born in the year is how apparently much Dooms you have. Again, I haven't got far enough to understand that yet, but. And lastly, watched Joker last night, and then I also watched Star Wars. So if you folks want to talk about that, that's cool. If not, we can move on if you'd like to.
I haven't watched Star Wars.
I watched it.
Joker?
Really
I watched both of them.
Both the Joker and Star Wars?
Yeah. But the Joker I watched a minute ago. The Star Wars is the one that's more fresh in my mind.
Yeah, I like Star Wars. A lot of people hated it. I like Star Wars. I thought it was pretty good.
What'd you grade it?
I thought it had a lot of fan service for sure. If I had to rate Star Wars, I would probably give it like a B+.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked the fighting scenes. I thought that it did an interesting job. Like I said, showing some of the older stuff without spoiling things, and then also connecting and closing some storylines. So
as just like a regular standalone movie, I'd give it a B. It's enjoyable enough. and then if I were to grade it in, I guess, relative to all the other Star Wars joints, definitely a C minus. You can tell that the sequels are just completely, they're all written separately. Like they keep trying to fix each other, and that's not how it should be. And then the other thing too, like a bunch of shit just kind of doesn't make any sense. And you also, like in the, what the hell is it called? Damn it, The Last Jedi. That there was so much there that just didn't need to be there. Like that whole like weird like tangent where they're going to that rich people planet. I hated that. But like for the new movie, I just came to the realization that like you didn't need Poe and Finn. Like they could have easily been one character. It's messy.
I mean, I guess I'm not spoiling anything. Finn's not like much of a character in the last movie.
Yeah. The other thing too is just like the whole idea of like how they interpret things. It just kind of, number one, because it's like the end of a whole Skywalker saga. They kind of leave some questions open for fans to kind of interpret by themselves, and I don't know. It seems to me that like they don't care enough about the story to be able to explain certain things, and like Snoke is still a total pussy, and we don't get a whole lot of information on why Snoke existed. I don't know. It seems to me that there was not a lot of payoff.
I agree with you. It seems to me like it was just done by different people.
Yeah, dude, and it's so predictable, dude. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but even if I did, you know it's gonna happen, and you knew it the whole time.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's why I didn't like it.
Yeah. I feel like I haven't watched it, but I feel like I kind of like. I think what really unmotivated me was Midnight Johnson. Like, I asked him about it, and he definitely told me it was like not good. Him being like the Star Wars nerd.
Yeah. Yeah, even Midnight Johnson didn't like it, and he liked the first two, and I'm just kind of like, dude, if you like the first two and you hated this last one, it sucks.
Yeah.
Let me I guess just to finish out my PDW real quick, where would you guys rate the Joaquin Phoenix's Joker in comparison to Heath Ledger's?
Jacob?
I'd say it's good.
Who do you like? Did you like one more than the other?
I think I liked Heath Ledger more, if I'm being completely honest. But
I think Heath Ledger definitely falls more like with the comic, right? He's like a little more like, I don't know, comic booky, whereas Joaquin Phoenix was more grounded.
I always relate to the comic book a little bit more too. Maybe that's why.
Well, here's where you're both wrong. I like Joaquin Phoenix better.
From the Discord.
I like Joaquin Phoenix better because to me it seemed more real.
For sure.
Well, the other thing too, it's like if we're gonna have movies, what's the point of having comics and movies? The movies have to kind of create a bit of a difference. And then the other thing too is just like Heath Ledger's Joker actually wasn't really. It was kind of close to the comics, but it was an amalgamation between all the different origin stories. Whereas, like, I feel like Joaquin Phoenix just picked one. And then the other thing too is like, what is even real about that version of the Joker? So, just because I feel like it was more realistic and it could have been anybody at that point. I really do appreciate Joaquin Phoenix's version of Joker a bit more, and because it's. Heath Ledger is kind of put on a pedestal because he died. I'm taking that variable out, and I'm judging it based purely off of like objective, like performances. Like they were both really good. Like one of them's an A and one of them's an A plus, and I think Joaquin Phoenix is an A plus.
I would agree with you. I think Joaquin Phoenix, like acting wise, killed it, dude. Like,
dude, he's creepy.
He was crazy, and like I feel like it confused you a lot because like there's a lot of switches and a lot of the time. Sometimes he's actually, what's it called, hallucinating or.
How do you know any of it was real though?
Exactly. Like at the end, maybe none of it was real. You know, like that's what I'm saying. Like I felt like it was really strong of him. And he was really skinny,
Yeah.
Like, dang, Joaquin Phoenix got super skinny and his body was all like fucked up. Like, I don't know about fucked up, but it definitely looked contorted all the time.
It was fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
there's something going on with the shoulder.
Exactly.
I think he like dislocated it. Seriously.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. So
Yeah.
I agree. Joaquin Phoenix did like a great job. I'd love to see more from him. I'd love to see someone take on the Riddler.
Yeah,
actually take on the Riddler.
There is somebody that's going to take on the Riddler. I thought it was Rami Malek, but that's going to be in the newest Batman movie. I want to say that I can't remember where I read it, but Burger King is actually giving Brooklynites free Whoppers because the people that live by those stairs they get a ton of tourists.
You say in Brooklyn?
Brooklyn?
Can you say Wappa?
Hey, Wappa. The way you say it sounds kind of like Boston, really. It's Paul Dano.
So they're giving away some Wappas.
It's Paul Dano who's taking on the role of the Riddler.
Oh.
Paul Dano.
Yeah, he has a really creepy face. He's a really good casting choice.
Oh yeah, he does.
Good.
Yeah, he was he played a young Brian Wilson in Love and Mercy, and I think he was like a total psycho in another movie. I can't remember which one that was. I think
it was the one with
Taking Lives or something like that.
With Hugh Jackman.
I thought it was the one with Angelina.
Jackman. Let's see here.
Am I tripping? I'm tripping, aren't I?
I don't know. Maybe you're tripping. You know that shit better than I do, generally.
Fuck. I'm tripping, I think.
Prisoners.
Oh, I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah, he was in Prisoners opposite Hugh Jackman. It's a super crazy fucking guy.
Yeah, he was in Taking Lives. Damn, that was a deep cut, too.
Taking Lives.
Yeah, I think Angelina Jolie showed her rack in that, too. So for all of you that are curious, she totally shows her rack there.
Let me Google this real quick.
Yeah.
Purpose.
All right, give Jacob 30 seconds. He'll be right back.
Ready?
We need that. Oh God.
That's.
You know, whenever you're watching,
I don't need a soundboard, bitch.
Eric Andre show, and it just goes dun dun dun, and it does that. Stop. That's what we need.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's gonna be the Riddler.
Well, I think it's a good choice.
Yep.
It will be interesting to see how, because the Riddler's like outfit is definitely very comic booky. You know, he has like the green question marks all over his body. So it will be interesting to see how they portray it. If they, to make him.
They might tone it down. Guy. I hope they tone it down.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have anything more?
That's it. Sorry, that's all I got.
It's all good. Jacob, would you like to do your playing, doing, watching? Even though we kind of already know.
I actually, I'm playing something different right now.
Fuck off.
I'm playing World of Warcraft.
Oh.
Okay.
So that's not.
And
different.
Apex Legends.
That's not different.
Okay.
Bitch.
Yeah, nothing's changed. I got my best in slot staff for WoW.
What?
Does that mean the last weapon you ever get?
No, they're doing like a progressive like expansion release. So like, there's 6 phases. We're on phase 2. So I have the best staff I can get right now.
So are the graphics actually better? Are they the better graphics, just the old game, or is it the old graphics too?
So it's the old graphics, but you can basically change. They give you the option. You can have the new graphics, or you can have the old graphics. But they use the old character models. So like you can have nicer graphics, but like the old character designs are like the same regardless.
Cool. That's cool.
But yeah, I think it's cool that they get. Some people didn't like that. They're like, no, classic, 100%. But I don't know.
God fucking forbid you click the button to make it.
I know, like there's always gonna be those fucking people, right?
Those people.
Like it was no changes. That's what it was. Classic hashtag no changes. That's like, I don't know, dude. It's like 2019 when the game came out, and it came out in 2005. Like, hashtag there's gonna be some fucking changes. But that's what I'm playing. I'm not doing anything outside of what I normally do. I've tried going back to the gym, I guess, but we'll see how long that lasts. And then watching, I just finished You season 2.
I haven't seen that anime. What's it about?
Yeah, so it's about this this guy. He's actually a kid. He's 12. He actually falls in love with his 16-year-old sister, and it's about how they have to keep it a secret from their parents.
I haven't seen that one.
It's hentai. It's porn. It's
that's
not
disgusting.
Yeah. No, actually, Scotty, have you watched You Season 2?
No, I haven't watched you season 1, so I'm not gonna start with season 2.
Well, you guys are missing out. I know Jay just dogs on it because he goes, "What? Their names are so stupid."
They are.
What are their names?
They're really cool.
There's one that's named Love, one that's named Peachy.
Peaches. That bitch is dead.
Okay, well,
we
spoiler
already
alert.
ganked that bitch. We did a little drive-by on her.
There's another one whose name is 40.
Oh.
That's fucking stupid, dude.
Yeah, but somebody was explaining to me that I guess maybe they're saying, well, the parents fell in love when they were playing tennis, so that's why their name is 40 and
Whatever. That makes sense, though.
I thought
totally
that was
makes sense.
But I thought that her name was Love because it was like, thought it was like...
Stupid?
No,
symbolic.
It has to do with like how the main character feels towards love and shit like that. Like it's a symbol. But I don't know, maybe I'm just overthinking it.
No,
it's about a serial killer who falls in love with girls and kills everybody around him.
Yeah, but here's my gripe with the show. You know how like a show's trying to be edgy and then they try so hard that they're not? And the other thing that really sucks about it too is they overuse narration. Like,
no, they don't.
Yes, they do, bro.
No, it's because they switch to third person and it's fucking genius.
Okay, well, your take on Genius is not my take on Genius. They
overuse
it.
I'm also watching something that's not anime for once in my fucking life, so maybe I just don't have good taste.
Yeah, you don't. It's like Euphoria, how they overused narration, dude. Like, both of these shows could be on the CW if it wasn't as graphic. And then 16-year-old girls would love it.
CW, dude. Like, second something comes out, they're like, oh, it's like just like fucking Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
There's actually there's a new anime I'm watching too. It's called Vinland Saga. It's about Vikings. It's pretty good.
Oh my god, was that what you and Kai were talking about today? And you guys wouldn't shut the fuck up about?
No,
anime?
that was Demon Slayer, dude. Demon Slayer is so good. Actually, Demon Slayer. I don't know if this falls into the news category, but typically whenever an anime makes a movie, it has nothing to do with the storyline. It's just literally just a movie to make the main character like flex super hard. And this is the first time, and there's actually 2 animes that are doing this, where the movie that is coming out is 100% canon, and it's actually going to be required. It's basically going to be the next season, but instead of it being like weekly episode that comes out, it's just going to be a movie.
Whoa,
nobody's ever done this before. It's actually
that's so fucking tight.
Yeah, well,
that's
I think
fucking
it's
awesome.
Yeah, dude, thanks.
Oh my god, I'm so glad you told us that.
Me?
Fuck no, I don't want to watch it with you.
Alright, well, fuck you.
Oh man, that was
I was
bad.
gonna buy your movie ticket.
Spirited Away movie.
You don't like Spirited Away?
Dude, I watched that movie like last month. Fucking terrible. That movie was so goddamn bad.
Can you do me a favor? Can you dig a hole like 10 feet down, jump in it, and just bury yourself?
Didn't we talk about this, or did I just talk about this with you, Jay, or if I talked about this at all?
I don't know.
Spirited Away is the fucking shit. That's a
Spirited
classic.
Away. Dude, bro, it was so terrible. There's this one part where she's like wrestling in the against like a fucking like a grimer, basically, like this big pile of mud. There's this
no,
other
she's
part,
not.
There's this other fucking part.
You don't even remember it correctly,
bro. She goes in the basement and there's this spider like working on fucking boilers and shit. She has she has to ask this fool for a job, dude.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh my god. And then she goes upstairs and there's this fucking woman with a gigantic fucking head and a crying baby that's like 10 times the size of a normal human being.
She's a witch.
Like, dude,
that's right, we were talking about this.
Bro, it's so fucking weird.
Dude, Scott, you need to watch it again because you missed so many parts. That guy, he was like a fucking demented like child eater, and she was trying to give him a bath. She wasn't trying to dig around the mud. He just had so much shit inside of him. She had to unclog the hole. You didn't even watch it. You don't even remember what happened. It's like saying, I don't know. I can't really reference this because I only know anime references. You're not going to get it. But you need to watch it again. I don't think you really like. Well, you know, I have really bad taste according to you guys.
There's
There's
this one part where like, dude, she's just like running and she runs into some frog that starts floating or something.
Yes.
And then some kid comes out, like this other kid's like, What's he say? Something about how you have to get a job to stay in this world, otherwise you have to eat food or some shit.
Yeah, otherwise she'll die.
There's this like these really fat like fucking Star Wars looking guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you see the part where they were ordering takeout and they had to get it delivered by an antelope? But he said before he gives them their takeout, they have to answer 3 riddles, and then after they answer the 3 riddles, then they have to take on the new delivery job.
Is this actually something that happened? I could be totally wrong, but I don't think that happened.
No, you're totally right, but I just made that up really off the top of my fucking head, and that sounds fucking really absurd.
He could write anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for you probably suck at drawing.
Let me just say
actually, I'm fucking rule at drawing. Ask my sisters.
So the reason I watched it is because it was my niece's birthday, and I do have to say she really enjoys the anime, and that's really awesome. And if you enjoy that, I'm just fucking around. Like, if you enjoy anime, who am I to say you shouldn't enjoy anime?
I'll say
it's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, leave us a 5-star review on why you hate Scott. So another... one other thing too, I should probably mention this now because I don't know when else I'd mention it, but I guess this could go under like the doing category. But one thing I did it's kind of like a Christmas tradition for me and 2 of my cousins. So we play this game called Super Smashed. Basically, we had to do it the day after Christmas this year, but typically it's every Christmas Eve. We buy just like whatever like really nice bottle of alcohol. Like last year, it was like the most expensive bottle of Patron you could buy. Well, I don't know about could buy, but at the liquor store, it's like $150. And basically, what we do is we slap out our Nintendo 64. We put in Super Smash Bros. And we just make up like our own games. So we'll do like 2 versus 2. Loser takes a shot. This year, what we did was free for all. Person with the most kills and person with the least kills have to take a shot.
Which is genius.
Genius, because you don't want to get too many kills, but you can't get no kills. So there's this one game where I was playing Link, and I was like, dude, I thought like I had all these like numbers and like equations formulating in my head because like I thought that I was getting like X amount of kills, and like I was like, okay, I should perfectly be in the middle. I'm gonna jump off the map, kill myself, and we get to the end of the game, and I had 0 fucking kills, and I had to take a shot. I was so pissed because like it's a Nintendo 64, so like it doesn't calculate it that well.
Well, and you're drunk.
So, yeah, I was also super fucked up.
I remember, dude, that reminds me, dude, I always said it'd be cool if in Survivor, they said the first person to get voted off won like, whatever, $100,000 or something. So like everyone gets there to their camp, and like if you're the first person voted off, you get $100,000. So people are like trying to get voted off.
Yeah, that'd be genius.
But the people who don't get voted off now have to like continue on, you know?
I always think it's good to give like, I don't know if giving the first person that was surprised, but or a prize like that, but like typically every year, what like how you're saying is we just do loser takes a shot. But when I was the one that suggested we do that, and it adds like another level to the game. It's like just super intense.
I just googled Survivor. That shit's still going.
Yeah, dude.
Damn, they're on season 39.
And nobody's died yet. I'm fucking pissed.
Dude, me too, dude. At the very beginning, one guy fell into the fire.
Yeah, he's still alive. It's called Survivor.
I know, right?
Somebody should die.
That's crazy. It's been on that long. People are still watching it.
Yeah, people love it, dude.
Apparently. All right. Jay, did you do yours?
No. I'll do it right now then. So I'm not doing a whole lot, but one thing that I'm gonna make clear here: I haven't played very many video games. I basically just started playing Dead by Daylight again. That's the only video game I'm playing right now. But oh yeah. Now there are several things I'm watching at this particular moment. I started watching 1,000 Pound Sisters. Have you guys seen this on TLC? Dude, I'm a TLC junkie. I've finally come to terms with it. Dude, it's so fucking awesome.
It's great.
Dude, I'm grading it at A+ right now because you feel bad for these sisters. They make you laugh, and then at the same time, dude, it has all the elements so far of 600 Pound Life, dude. What's there to not love about this? So that's been tight. I just finished the hell is it called? Strange Love on TLC. This is so I already watched Strange Sex, which is it's even stranger than it sounds. But Strange Love will take these people with like to be nice, let's call them quirks. Like there's a lady with 17-inch long nails that's looking for love, and she goes to speed dating, and some guy like he was from somewhere in like I think Brooklyn or something like that, and he was like, let's just make this easier, and he like didn't talk to her the whole time, and it was really fucking mean. Her feelings were really hurt by it. There's a guy that dresses up like Santa Claus. It's bad, dude. Like he even changed his name to Santa Claus. He won't answer to anything other than he won't answer to anything other than Kris Kringle, Saint Nick, and Santa Claus. He's a fucking freak. He took this lady out for a first date for glass blowing. Found out that she was in a traumatic fire, and then to top everything off, found out she's Jewish. So it's like he fucked up big time.
Nothing's worse than that last one, dude.
Yeah, for real. So that I gave that a solid A-. I finished The Witcher. That gets
nice.
a
I need to get on
B-
that.
from me. No, C+. Really good fight scenes. Special effects is pretty cheesy, and it's actually kind of distracting at times. But the story is also pretty hard to follow. I did grade it a lot lower until Thodes told me that the reason why he likes it still is because he plays the video games, and it feels like a video game where you're taking different quests, and it's not necessarily in any particular order. So that's where
Can
I
I
was
ask
like, okay.
you a question based off that Witcher?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, okay. So
Hurry.
I'm just curious because most of the every time I'd watch computer spec reviews and they'd do benchmarks for PCs and stuff, they'd always use The Witcher as one of their benchmarks. It's because is Witcher a really high intensive graphical game, or is it just because a lot of people just play The Witcher?
I don't know. It does have really good graphics.
Yeah, it has good graphics for sure. I think also it not only has a good graphics, but also it's a really good game. It's probably a combo.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I always see it all the time, so I just didn't know if you know off the top of your head.
No, I don't.
Can I tell you something ironic too?
Sure.
Went to go let my dog out, as you guys know.
Yeah.
And I go outside, and two of my roommates and two people that are randomly over at my house are playing Super Smash Bros. Melee on the 64.
What do you call it?
Melee?
Say it again.
Melee?
Okay.
That's how you say it.
Yeah, I know.
How do you say it?
I say it exactly like you say it.
No, say it.
Yeah, I did.
You're scared.
No, I'm not.
Melee?
Say it.
Melee.
Fucking nerd. All right. What else?
Okay, so the other reason why I like that Witcher TV show is because it gave birth to a meme. The toss a coin to your Witcher, oh Valley of Plenty. So
yeah,
that was pretty bad.
I've seen that been going around.
Yeah, it's really fucking bad, dude. That gets stuck in people's heads really easily too. I started season 8 of 600-Pound Life literally before this podcast. This is the best episode yet, so stay tuned for more breakdowns of my grades on 600-Pound Life. But the new, I guess, patients or the people that they're following, it's a couple of brothers, giants. They're fucking giant. And it's not even just they're fat, but they're tall. You feel bad for them instantly because their dad was a meth head, their mom was not there. They had to take care of each other. It's really fucking sad, and they do really well. And this is a really I don't know. They followed the doctor's orders, and they had an excellent go about this episode. So really good premiere. So that's definitely getting an A+.
That's on Hulu?
No. Well, I'm watching it on Hulu Live.
Which is like just basically cable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it just came out today, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
But and then I watched The Irishman. That gets a C-.
It's worth the 3 hours?
Fuck no.
Okay.
So here's the thing about it. The story would be so much better if like they would just fucking use montages sometimes. There's so much that's so drawn out that I'm just like, I feel like I could go make myself a fucking sandwich and come back and they're still on the same thing. And I'm just like, dude, just get to the fucking point. And then the other thing too, the de-aging technology they spent a fucking fortune on sucks. It sucks. They still look old. They just like smooth out some of the wrinkles and then they slap a couple of blue filters on Robert De Niro's eyes, and it's really fucking distracting. It's not even good. Like, he would have done better with just like really shitty, cheap contacts. And then, lastly, there were really awkward scenes too. Like, I'm a huge Scorsese fan, and dude, like this is definitely one of his worst. And it had like a huge fucking budget. It was like $159 million budget.
He's got all the aces too.
Oh my god,
$159 million.
Yes, dude. And
I just want 1% of that,
dude. I same here, dude. And it made like 7.8 million. So like he didn't get nearly the amount that he wanted out of that.
How much? How they had to have known how much it was going to get because it just came out on Netflix.
Yeah,
it was just a Netflix release, so it's not like they got a big. It's not like people went out and watched that shit.
Right. Well, I think they did a limited release, so that's based off of I think that box office budget. I mean, they got a bunch of money from Netflix to do it too, so it's not like they're. Yeah. It's definitely not like they're losing any money on it. It's just their budget compared to what they made box office, so very, very, very small amount. But the other thing that was really fucking distracting and really awkward was there was this scene where Robert De Niro's character, whose name is the fuck is his name? He's the Irishman, but I keep wanting to say Ed Sheeran because I know his last name is Sheeran. But anyways, he finds out his daughter was like shoved by like one of the local like grocery store owners, and he kicks the guy and smashes his hand on the sidewalk. But it's old Robert De Niro trying to do this with de-aged technology, and it's like, imagine your 80-year-old grandfather trying to show some guy what's what and try to like muscle him into apologizing. It's not gonna happen. And Robert De Niro curls his hand up underneath his own wrist while he's kicking this guy, and these are like WWF circa like 1980 kicks. So like it's clearly fake. They didn't even do a good job in like at least selling it. And the shop owner's trying his best to sell it. He's screaming bloody murder, and they use CGI blood, and it's really bad, dude. Like, I can't even begin to tell you like how I would have changed things. I would have maybe just like not even put that scene in there because I get what they're trying to do with that scene, but it just didn't work. So it gets a C-. It's a decent enough story. I actually dig the acting in it because the acting is actually pretty damn good, except for Al Pacino. I think Al Pacino might need to stop. He's the same guy in everything, and he was trying to be Jimmy Hoffa, and all I could think of was Scent of a Woman. I was waiting for him to say hoo-ha, but that's the gist of it. It was just way too long. CGI sucked, and it could do with some montages. Oh, and then one last thing. This is kind of a deviation from playing, doing, watching. I'm gonna put 2 need to watches.
Okay.
Cats. I gotta see that fucking train wreck, and and I'll give a full breakdown on that. And then I also want to watch Uncut Gems. That's supposed to be really, really good.
Which one's Uncut Gems?
Adam Sandler and Kevin Garnett.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a Safdie brothers joint.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Jay, can I ask you a question real quick?
No.
Just going back to your meme thing. So you sent me a meme that I usually always yell out at work.
No.
And then I replied to you with a GIF from the anime. And then you sent me a Naruto GIF, right?
Yeah.
So can you? I just like posted. I typed in the character's name. Can you just pronounce that for me real quick?
Sasuke?
Okay, cool. Yeah. So,
Sasuke.
all right, we can continue.
Why?
Do you even know Japanese? Do you take Japanese class?
That's not even how you fucking say it.
Goddamn
Okay, it's pronounced Sasuke.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
Not according to fucking Japanese, bro. I took it. Sasuke.
Whoa.
Papi pupe po, kaki kuke ko.
All right, cool.
Guys.
Hey, Scotty's
yeah.
part Japanese, so get with it,
Yo.
Jacob. You
Yeah,
only
know more
watch
Japanese
anime.
than me. It's okay. It's not like I watch fucking anime all day.
Yo,
Whatever.
you only watch anime. Scott lives it.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
true.
Yo, and I write it off the top of my head, dog. So
I
fuck
forgot.
you.
Pronounce it?
It's Sasuke.
Yeah, you're wrong. So go ahead.
Yeah, it's okay though. God,
All
that
right,
guy
cool.
looks... Dude, you like that guy? He looks so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's
a
so
dumb
dope.
hat on, bro.
Yo,
Okay,
that
well, you know what?
Dumb.
When I activate my fucking Sharingan and you go to punch me and I can see the fucking future and I dodge it, don't be surprised.
Whatever. That guy's a total chode.
You're a
Next
chode.
week we'll see that you fucking
Good one.
tilted over a boat and died with two katanas on you.
That's
Yeah.
not true because I can see the future, dude. I'd see that happen, and you know what I'd do? I'd fucking dodge it.
All right, you guys. This episode is so fucking long. We need to keep it moving. It's like an hour.
There's just so much to go over. It's been a while.
Oh, it's
All right,
been a
yeah,
long time.
Let's hit these last two pieces and we'll wrap it up for you.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Hey, let's talk a little tiny bit about free games.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll talk about PlayStation. PlayStation's got 2 free games. Well, actually, a collection as well as a free game. Those games are Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. If you haven't played any Nathan Drake games, those are all fucking bangers. And then Goat Simulator, everyone's favorite goofy.
Oh
game,
my gosh.
free of charge if you have Xbox or PlayStation Plus. Jay, you want to talk about the Xbox ones?
No, I didn't pull those up. I was the one that put
I got you,
the
man.
PlayStation ones. Can you do Xbox?
My bad. Sorry.
It's all right.
Styx, Shards of Darkness, turd. Batman: The Telltale Series.
Would you
turd.
say Shard of Darkness for
Yeah,
Styx?
exactly.
Wait. Telltale's not bad.
It's not bad, but the Batman series,
Yeah, it's all right.
maybe I guess.
That's the only
Tek-
good one I've seen.
Tekken 6.
Meh.
And Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, which is a big giant meh.
Yeah.
Lego Star Wars 2, like the one that like I played on Xbox.
Yes.
Probably,
Xbox One. Or I mean 360.
Oh, okay, not the original one. Okay.
So nothing's crazy. Hey, Jay, to wrap this bad boy up, you want to talk a little bit about movies that came out 20 years ago for the 10 and the 20?
Oh my god, yes. This is what I've been waiting for. So Fantasia 2000 came out. Did you guys
shit.
watch that?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, me either. Did you guys? No, I'm
Well-
just kidding. I'm sorry.
It's funny, my wife really wanted to get that movie because it's like really musical, and my son's into he's into like musical cartoons. He's really into it. And we could not buy that fucking movie like from America. I don't know if it's like impossible to get, but we had to buy like an unlocked European version.
It's probably
And
just
it
out
will
of
only
print.
play on my PlayStation. It won't play on any other Blu-rays.
Yeah, it's probably just out of print. That happened with
probably.
a record that I was trying to buy, and it took forever. I got it from some guy in Hong Kong, and he wrapped it up in one of those Marty McFly envelopes that has a string that wraps around like two discs to seal it.
Nice.
Isn't that illegal?
No.
Anyway.
Oh.
It kind of is, but it's not like super illegal. You just have to pay like a premium for it. My Dog Skip, for all you Frankie Muniz fans, next Friday, that was a banger. I know that it wasn't as good as a like regular Friday, but next Friday gave birth to a lot of classics, like when Craig and Day Day were making fun of Day Day's rims. Dems ain't 20s, they 10s. You keep them clean. It's a good one. You guys are white, so you probably wouldn't know that movie.
Yeah, you're right.
Jacob for sure wouldn't, because he's young and white.
Yo, that's racist, dog.
Yo, that's racist, dog.
Don't flex on me.
It's
Anyway.
impossible for someone who isn't white to be racist.
I know.
That's not true. Oh, this is Jacob's favorite movie, Down to You, starring Julia Stiles and
That's
Freddie
not
Prinze
Brokeback
Jr.
Mountain. What the fuck?
Oh no, I meant your favorite movie of 2000.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's true. Sorry, I just really like that cowboy movie because I'm born bred country.
He's a cowboy, baby.
Dude, oh, we were trying to slap that at work, but it bought the mob. But
Yeah. What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
I'm sorry. What was that?
What's your name? Okay. You were supposed to say my name is Kid, but that's cool.
Kid
Thank you for taking off your mic, though. That was an improvement.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually pulled my headset off my face.
That's what I'm saying. That was an improvement. It didn't peak, and you still got your point across.
Yes.
Well, now you just peaked, so.
I'm doing better. Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
To close this out?
Yeah.
Unless there's something else we want to talk about?
No, there's a bunch of other bum movies. Like, there's Play It to the Bone with Woody Harrelson and Antonio Banderas that look like a turd.
Yeah, nobody cares about that. It's not
And
anime, dude.
And then the only games that came out really were Grand Theft Auto Chinatown and
Wow, something that's not GTA 5. Holy shit.
yeah, I know, right? And that's basically it. There's also Army of Two: The 40th Day and Assassin's Creed 2: Discovery on iOS. That's it.
All right. My question to you two. I'll answer this after you. Top 3 Christmas gifts.
Oh, okay.
That we got, or just in general?
Yeah, that you got.
Oh, that's a good question.
Okay, answer, Jacob, while we think.
While we think? Okay, so number 1, I got these UGG moccasins, dude. Undefeated.
Bitch!
I'm telling you, dude. No. These things, I don't care about the whole fucking, but you're killing a sheep. I don't fucking care, dude. These are the most comfortable things I have ever put on my fucking feet.
Or is it like
They just shave a sheep.
I don't know.
They just
I just
shave
know-
sheep.
They shave sheep. They don't kill them.
It's not
Dude,
made out
I know.
of
My feet are
sheep leather.
sweating right now.
Okay.
But-
Second one.
That was number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, I got this Ichiramen Naruto shirt. The thing I like about this shirt, you ready? I can go out and about and not look like a fucking weeb. Like, it just looks like a normal shirt, but anybody who watches Naruto knows what this fucking shirt is. That's number 2. And number 3, I don't know, man. I got like $200 towards. Well, I mean, I'm gonna end up getting new tires for my truck, so.
Don't even
got, like,
say you got $200 cash. That's your
No,
number
it's just
3.
$200 towards new
Oh.
tires. It was like it's a $200 coupon or gift card to Discount Tire.
Tires for your truck.
Yeah, I'm getting
For
tires
your-
for my truck,
For your
bud.
big ass truck.
I'm gonna go some 4-wheeling if y'all wanna hop in my truck.
Yeah,
No.
we'll take some High Life with us, and we'll take our guns
That's
with
probably
us.
top though.
Yeah, nice.
I'd say my number 3 was I got a 2 terabyte hard drive. That's cool.
Ooh,
So
2
now my
terabyte.
PlayStation 4 has 3 terabytes of space because I'm
Uh,
fucking tired of deleting shit.
Scott, that's a external hard drive.
Did I say internal? I meant external.
Yeah.
My bad. Then I got this. My wife made me this custom Michael Scott blanket from The Office, and it has like all his famous scenes that says like "I declare bankruptcy" and like all the funny memes that he does. There's the one that says "I'm dead inside," and it has like it's just him like crying. But it's a blanket, a custom blanket, and then probably number 1 would be my PlayStation VR. That's been something that's really cool.
Ooh.
Tight.
Mm-hmm. What do you
All right,
say?
Jay.
My number 3, Katie's mom, cross-stitched me a hat.
All right, number 2.
What? Oh, good one. That's kind of mean. I'll tell Katie
Alright.
that you said that. Katie's mom cross-stitched me a beanie that says "Kiss my ass."
That's actually pretty cool.
It's hilarious.
It's funny. That's such a Katie thing too. I feel like that's like
Her
I feel
mom
like
did
Katie
that,
would also
so-
make you the same thing that says "kiss my ass."
Oh.
Like,
Uh,
like I could totally see her mom doing something like that. Cause I don't know.
Yeah, it was a good one. She asked Katie what my catchphrase was, and I guess I've been telling people to kiss my ass lately, so she cross-stitched it on a beanie for me.
Nice.
And then number 2, I got a Big Dog's robe from Katie. Came with a Big Dog's pen. So I'm lounging around my big dog's robe. Number 1, Katie also got me tickets to a tennis concert. It's a band Tennis.
Ooh.
So I'm stoked on that.
Do you want to tell them?
Tennis?
What?
Do they play tennis?
No.
Yeah, like 40 in Love, from You Season 2. Do you want to tell them about your calendar, Jay?
Oh, fuck yeah. Honorable mention goes to a dog a day calendar. I thought it was a 365.
Life.
I know. Jacob comes in. He was like, "Man, too bad it's not 365 days." I was like, "Yeah, it is." And he's like, no, it's not. Is it?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "It only went to July." I thought. So I looked at the back. It only goes to July. I was fucking heated.
I was like, I looked at it. I opened up his locker. Like, I was gonna look for. I can't remember it. Like ibuprofen or something. I think. And
is that you that's taking my ibuprofen?
No, I have ibuprofen. No, it wasn't ibuprofen that I wanted then.
What are you in my locker for?
It was. I have ibuprofen in my locker, so no.
Somebody's fucking with my locker.
But I can't remember what I was looking for. I wanted something from your locker, and I saw that. I was like, oh look. I was like, oh, I wonder how far this goes. And I was like, fuck that, and I threw it back in there.
Hey, it's still a good gift. It brings everybody.
Yeah, it was
joy.
It was a good gift though, but definitely not top 5.
For you, Jacob?
No, Katie also got me that. Katie also got me another gag gift that gets an honorable mention. She got me stickers of my face. She got custom stickers of my face.
Oh yeah, dude.
So I've been giving those out.
Yeah, I want one of those.
Yeah, that
was Jay's gift to all of us too.
Yeah, I can very easily make that. So
cool.
Yeah. So that's it. Do you guys have any honorable mentions? I feel like you gotta have honorable mentions.
For our presents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got Death Stranding. Oh, I have a really good one. Duh, fuck, I forgot. I had a really good one. So when I was in Hawaii a few years ago, I might have told you about this, Jay, because I think we worked together at the time, but I don't remember. I bought these. I wanted some cool like art kind of artwork style shit for just my house. And so I purchased these 2 maps. One's a map of Portland, and one's a map of Green Bay because I'm a Packers fan. But they're turn of the century. They're like, I think one was like 1916 and one's 1919, and they're hand drawn. It was like the original maps or one of the original maps of these places. So there's just really cool old artwork. And this lady basically purchases these maps, the originals, and then she copies them onto this really nice canvas. So a few years ago, I had bought 2 of these big canvases, and I brought them home, and I had them just rolled up in my office because I never spent the money to have them framed. So my in-laws spent the money and got them really nicely framed. They're super nice. I think they look really nice. One's like in our living room now, and it just shows basically shooting from the west side of Portland. Kind of, I think where OHSU is where it's basically almost drawn from, but it's like really old school Portland, like Portland maybe like 1919 or something. So that's my honorable mention.
Damn, that's tight.
Jay?
I already gave mine.
Alright, my honorable mention, okay, you're gonna judge me for this.
Okay.
I got like 4 like really, really nice like Carhartt jackets, or I think 3. Like the really like thick ones that like really keep you warm and stuff. I think those are all my top honorable mentions because I didn't really have like a nice jacket, and I have one for every day of the fucking week.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right, shout outs?
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, shout out Raven. Shout out my guy Jeremy, Robbie, Patrick. Shout out all you fools. And my wife, of course.
Yeah, that fool too.
Jacob.
Shout out to my mom. Shout out to Axel. Good boy. Shout out to Kylie. Shout out to I don't know if I went over this. Kylie is now my new fiance. And
you told us.
Yeah. Woo!
Congratulations.
All right, whatever.
Yeah,
shout out to my dad.
Like a year ago or something.
No, like actually beginning of November. I might have went over it already, but
you did.
Oh, and shout out to Ben and Jackson for making that gaming PC. But that's it.
Nice.
Hey everyone, we love you. Have a good life. Goodbye forever. Just kidding.
Whoa! I didn't even give my shout out to fool.
Fuck, my bad. Never mind.
All right, yeah.
God damn.
Roll the outro.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well,
shout your people out. My bad.
Yeah, dude. Shout out Patricia. Shout out Jackson. Shout out Ben's mom. Shout out Jacob's mother. Shout out Kid Rock. Shout out Javad.
Kid
What's
Rock
up?
follows Tyler Perry's example and pays off.
Well, anyway, later.
Hey guys, bye.
Bye. What is this?
I don't know. I just found it. I thought it was a funny picture of Kid Rock.
Dude, look at him.
He looks like an interior decorator.
He looks like a fucking like crackhead version of Miley Cyrus's dad.
Damn, that's true.
What's his name?
Rock?
Billy Ray Cyrus? Yeah, look at him in this. He's like, what's going on? Why are my glasses crooked? Who fucked these